Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Um, please state your name and your occupation.
My name is Arthur Sam Walton. I'm the director of the Executive Leadership Program. I'm also a full professor here at St. John Fisher College.
Okay, thank you. Where are you from? Tell me a little bit about your neighborhood.
Well, I'm originally from Sarah, Mississippi, a very small town in northern Mississippi. I was born on a farm, and I have the privilege of having come from humble backgrounds. My mother and father were both farmers and migrated north when I was very young. And when I was 3 years old, I actually moved with my family to Buffalo, New York, where I
Okay.
spent the next 17 years in urban inner city areas throughout Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay. All right. In 60 seconds or less, please describe any struggles that you may have faced growing up.
Well, I had a number of struggles, but one was racism. When I came up during a period of time where segregation still was alive and well, fortunately, we moved into a neighborhood that was fairly integrated when we first moved in. It
Mm-hmm.
subsequently changed, but 4 or 5 years later. But often I found myself being one of very few black males in my school, at least initially. I also found as I went through the educational process, there were not very high expectations for me
Mm-hmm.
as a black student. And I can recall very vividly one experience in high school where I was told that when I went to inquire about college opportunities, that I was not college material but jail
Mm.
material.
Oh boy. Wow.
So that was a clear, in my mind, indication of a racial attitude
Mm.
that, had I not had other support, would have been very damaging with respect to
Mm-hmm.
the possibilities and opportunities to achieve success.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay, thank you. What was the catalyst that kept you on the right path?
Well, there were,
Okay.
okay. The other challenge that I faced growing up was had to do with poverty, and that largely had to do with my mother had 7 children,
Mm.
and she was a single parent and had to not only raise all of us but earn enough income to support all of
Mm-hmm.
us. And my mother didn't have a high school education, so a lot of her work was domestic types of work, and as a result, we didn't often have a lot of money. What I will say, though, that is in spite of the poverty, she always stressed the importance of education
Mm-hmm.
and always made sure that we were clothed and fed well.
Mm-hmm.
The other would be isolation, and I think largely related to poverty. I really never left Buffalo until I was 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I can recall having flew on a plane the first time I was 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And largely my experiences was limited to various inner city communities where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And because of some of early age, that there would be major struggles ahead of me. But if I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to achieve success, I would have to work a little harder, and I would always
Mm-hmm.
have to demonstrate that I could do it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of a part of my upbringing throughout life, and
Mm-hmm.
it has served me well. The other is integrity, and that is never compromise on your own values and your sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that has helped to guide me. At times it has made it difficult when certain challenges have come up, but overall it has helped to serve me well, and I believe that above all, if you preserve your integrity, you may not be liked, you will be respected.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I guess I would say the other element that I think contributed to my success is fatherhood,
Mm-hmm.
and that was extremely important to me early in my life because it taught me a sense of responsibility, but it also helped shape and reaffirm certain values with
Mm-hmm.
respect to family. And the importance of that for me is that it motivated me to not only continue to try to be successful, but to make sure that my children were in position to achieve whatever they wanted to achieve. I think that probably as much as anything helped drive me toward continuing to try to be successful in everything I did.
Good. Okay.
There are three proverbs that have served as an inspiration for me as I've gone through life. There are a number of other ones, but let me give you two.
Okay.
One is an ancient African proverb which says, in order to create a path, you must first walk on it. And the other is what I call Grandma Walton's proverb, which basically says the salvation of a community begins in the homes of its people.
All right. Thank you very much.